What would it really take to raise a toothless hatchling in the real world? No dragon's lairs, no hiccup. Just a tiny glowing egg found hidden deep in a misty forest. From a fragile, wide-eyed baby to a playful, curious little night fury discovering fire for the first time. But raising a toothless hatchling comes with one big problem. Even the smallest dragon can be wildly unpredictable. And once he stretches his wings, every shadow in the forest starts to tremble. Guys, you won't believe what just happened to me. Ever since Toothless left for the hidden world, she kept coming back to visit me. Yesterday, we went out near the cliffs, just another quiet walk. And then suddenly, she started digging like crazy. I stepped closer, not knowing what I was about to find. My hands literally started shaking. I knew this wasn't normal. Buried deep in the roots, something was there. At first, I thought it was just a rock. But when I wiped the dirt off, it started glowing.
It's shimmering, black and white.
I picked it up and realized
the detail is
the white fury gently pushed it toward me,
What are you doing?
like she wanted me to take it. I carefully wrapped it up like it was something fragile. And we ran fast. Straight back to my garage before anything could go wrong. I turned my garage into a makeshift incubator. Coffee became my best friend. And the white fury never left its side. She kept watching me like she was testing me. Even her tail wouldn't stop moving. Then, on the fourth night, crack! And the shell split open. A tiny claw pushed through, and then it fell out. The cutest and most dangerous thing I've ever seen. It could barely stand. Black scales, just like Toothless. But white paws and a white tail. I reached out slowly. It squeaked at me, sneezed, and fired a spark right at me. I barely dodged it. Its chest lit up again and burned a hole in my rug. And it looked back at me, completely innocent. So I opened the fridge, grabbed all the salmon I had, dumped it on the table. He walked up to it, sniffed it, and hated it. I was like, what now? Then he tried to cook it himself. I braced for a fire blast. Just a tiny puff of smoke. I waved it away. He looked disappointed. The white fury just watched, then stepped in. Gently pushed me aside. Her chest started glowing. One precise blast. Too bright to even look at. Steam filled the air. And suddenly, he got excited. She pushed the food toward him. He swallowed it whole, so I threw him more. He just kept eating. I patted him, and he started purring, then curled up in my lap. I looked at the white fury like, we did it! A few weeks later, my house was destroyed. Claw marks everywhere, burn marks too. And he wouldn't stop flying indoors. I couldn't believe this was my life now. But he kept growing. Faster and faster. Still acting like a giant cat. Always right next to me.
Still here.
So we started training. I threw a frisbee. He missed. Badly, but he learned fast. Soon, perfect shots. Even learned to disappear,
Wait, what?
which became a problem
There's a dragon stealing my lunch.
because he started stealing my food. Everything changed that night. We saw something far out in the ocean.
It looks like Burke. What have they
The
done to
island
Burke?
wasn't the same. A factory inside a volcano. Dragons trapped. And someone was controlling it all, forcing them to work, turning fire into weapons. An entire army. We couldn't just leave.
Guy, it's okay.
The White Fury was furious.
I said calm.
I geared up, we got ready for war. No turning back. We went straight in. Chaos everywhere. Eclipse fought like crazy, but there were too many.
Keep up, buddy.
They trapped him. I couldn't reach him, and I got hit. Then everything went silent. A massive blast, blue light everywhere. Toothless, he cleared them instantly.
Get back!
But the White Fury got trapped. That's when Eclipse changed. He disappeared and destroyed the weapon. She was free. They stood together, charging one final attack. I had to cover my eyes. All the dragons escaped. The enemy ran. We flew home at sunrise. The garage felt smaller now, but warmer. Toothless cleaned Eclipse like a dad. The White Fury stayed close to him. And Eclipse finally fell asleep. That was the craziest night of my life. Write in the comments, who should I raise next?